I think today I'm going to be making my Pedro Martinez debut. Have not used this card yet. I haven't really been good with Pedro Martinez cards the last couple of years. Has that been the case for anybody else? Have you tried Pedro this year? Have you done better with him? Or is it kind of like other years? I just feel like he hasn't really fooled anybody that I'm facing, but he's got a good pitch mix, some good attributes, a few quirks on the card, include an outlier on that fastball. And he's going to be making his ranked season's debut for us today, along with this lineup that we see right here. We're the away team, so we get a hit first, facing Aaron Nola. We've got Pedro on the mound. My lineup's looking pretty solid. I like how it's shaping up. Good start, Ronald. You might even say a perfect start to this game, from 3-0 to 3-2. Probably stop him with a double. And now we got Babe Ruth looking to drive him in. I would love to just give Pedro an early lead so he's already working on the mound, a little bit of confidence, not having to worry about a solo home run, giving my opponent the lead. Babe goes yard! A no-doubter! That's what that max clutch, max contact, max power, I guess, is gonna get us. His second homer of the year for me. That's huge. You love to see it. Already a 2-0 lead for Pedro. And then Trout's with a perfect base hit. The last time that we had a perfect, I don't know if y'all remember, but we followed it up with a no-doubt 2-run home run. I would love to just do that again. My cleanup hitter's coming up. It's another lefty. We have Corey Seager. Oh, we missed it. Got the good timing. PCI so close, but not quite there. And then we missed it with Mookie too. I like that we're seeing good timing again, but I'm smashing my PCI. We're getting it way too far below the pitch. And then we missed that one too. I mean, all three of our outs pretty much exactly the same. Good timing, but the PCI a little bit too far underneath the baseball. I'm glad Babe Ruth was able to hit a homer. It's time for Pedro Martinez to make his debut. I did not do this for Babe Ruth's debut, but I want to do this for Pedro's. Just go through each of his pitches, throw each of them before I throw any others. There's the fastball, triple digits for that. Now we're going to see the changeup from this Hyper Series Pedro Martinez. Perfect release is nice to see. Had him a little bit fooled there. I'm going to go to the curveball here. Maybe get strike 3 on Ha-Seong Kim. That'd be a great way to start this. He's bunting. No, he's not. Pulls it back. We're going to go with the slider. Calls time. I think we have him a little bit rattled to start the game. Holding down R2 now. Wait for him to finish that. Trace the motion for pinpoint. We're trying the slider. Oh, yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty from Pedro. Already his first strikeout. Now one more pitch to go. It's going to be the cutter. Final pitch that we need to try here. Facing Mookie Betts. Left it down the middle, but we got away with it. I'm liking how Pedro feels. You know, 5 pitches into this game. R2 being held down again. Let's go ahead and just try to have a perfect bottom of the first. And there's another strikeout for Pedro. Pretty solid start here. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Facing Tony Gwynn, one of my favorite legends to use every year. 1 out away from a perfect first inning here in Pedro's debut. He's showing bunt, and it's going to be strike 3. Pedro strikes out the side for a perfect first inning. Here in his debut, we've got him a 2-0 lead. Let's try to add on to it a little bit. Coming up is this Easter egg, Christian Yelich, and his swing was feeling good for me. I used him in my event run, and I was really liking how it felt. 11 hits, and Pedro Martinez is now 1-0. That's a perfect game for him in his debut, but what kind of sucks about getting a first inning quit if I'm debuting a pitcher is now his energy is super low. Now we're going to hop into another game. I am going to have Pedro on the mound, but he's probably not going to be able to go a full 9 innings here. We're the away team against. We get a hit first. Going to try to give him another early lead facing AJ Burnett. I don't know if this will get down. It doesn't really look like it. Yeah, that's another ounce. I think all of my ounce at the plate today have been good timing, and the PCI just too far beneath the ball. Ooh. Chasing a pitch there. I like the good timing. That's a great sign to start the day. I think I just need to work on my patience and my PCI placement a little bit. And that's going to be a ground out for Trout. So a perfect first inning for AJ Burnett. We're hoping Pedro can go do the same. He's already got 1 win in this video. He's perfect through his first inning on the mound for us. Looking to keep that going here. And 1 batter, 1 strikeout. So he's struck out all 4 hitters that he's faced. Looking to see how long that streak lasts. I would love to just strike out every single batter that Pedro faces today. And so far, he's doing that. 5 batters, 5 strikeouts. Even if he runs out of energy, completely out of energy, because he's already in the yellow. He started barely in the green, but he's already in the yellow. He's getting a bit tired. And even if he gets completely out of energy, I'm leaving him in if he has a perfect game going. Now, if he loses the perfect game and he's out of energy, I'll take him out. I'll go to the bullpen. But as long as he has a perfect game going, he's staying on the mound. He struck out the side in that first game, his first inning. And he strikes out the side here in inning number 1 of game number 2. It's been a great debut so far for Pedro. Let's try to get him some run support. Boom, baby. That's a perfect start to this inning. Hey, that's a good swing, man. If you look on the scoreboard at the top, you might see that Mookie has 7 hits, and 6 of those 7 hits are solo home runs. For the longest time, I think my first 6 hits literally with Mookie Betts were all solo home runs, and then I finally got a single with him in an event game, but he was really only hitting solo homers for me. As there is another out with good timing, PCI below the ball. We really got to work on that. So maybe I need to just start my PCI a little bit higher or something. Supercharged Freddie, my last hope here in the second. And Freddie goes yard, right? Oh, it's 85 power though. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, I wasn't sure. Here at Milwaukee, sometimes stuff goes easily. Sometimes it's not a super hitter-friendly park. But right there, Freddie goes yard. We have a lead. And speaking of Milwaukee, I like seeing Christian Yelich. I was talking about it a little bit earlier, but his swing has been feeling good to me. I would love to go back-to-back with Freddie at his own ballpark. And I'm from Wisconsin. I'm a Cardinals fan, but I've seen a lot of Brewers games. I've seen a lot of Christian Yelich hits, home runs, and stuff in this ballpark in person. And he's a fun player to watch. Oh, we missed that one too. Good timing below the ball. I can't fix it, apparently. We're just going to keep doing that the entire day. Thank the Lord for Freddie Freeman grabbing us a lead. And Pedro Martinez, he's faced 6 batters. He has 6 strikeouts, looking to keep that streak going. 7 batters, 7 strikeouts. Pedro's going crazy. This is probably already one of my best debuts I've ever had with a pitcher. I know for a fact that I have not ever started a pitcher's debut with 7 straight strikeouts. And I need to correct myself because now it's actually 8 straight strikeouts to start his debut. I'm liking how he feels. Now, it's going to definitely take some more starts as I continue to make my World Series push. We'll definitely have Pedro get tested a little bit. And Freddie Freeman, not quite able to make the dive. 9 batters, 9 strikeouts for Pedro. I'm having a good time so far. We're about to get the top of our lineup back up. Ronald Acuna Jr., my leadoff hitter, due up third here in the 3rd inning. That might be my worst swing of the day. I'm going to try what I was doing in the event. I got my 20 wins pretty easily. And part of it was I was kind of starting my PCI over where... Ooh, that's good if we weren't early. But I was starting my PCI on the handedness side of the pitcher. So he's a righty. I'm starting it over here. And then we're ready for that pitch on the outside corner. And he misses it in the outfield. Aaron Judge fields it. But we get a double with Matt Olson. Oh, I kind of am feeling a Ronald Acuna Jr. big hit right here. And Ronald with a big hit. He misses that one in the outfield too. Ricky Henderson's having a rough time out in left field here in Milwaukee. 2-0 just like the last game. Pedro Martinez doing pretty good on the mound. Babe Ruth had a homer in that first game. What's he going to do here in game number 2 at bat number 2? I don't think we got the home run. A little bit underneath the baseball. We didn't even have good timing that time. I've got Mike Trout parallel 4, but he's going to be 0 for 2 to start the day. 15 homers of 515 average. That's going down a little bit. Corey Seager will lead off the top of the 4th for us. And Pedro Martinez just looking to keep this strikeout streak going. 9 batters faced, 9 total strikeouts. And that... it's double-digit strikeouts. 10 batters, 10 strikeouts for Pedro. Yeah, this is one of my best, if not my best ever starts with a pitcher. I definitely have never had 10 batters, 10 strikeouts before. I would say probably not even close. And there goes the streak. The perfect game is still alive, but that's his first batter faced that doesn't result in a strikeout. That's not a bad start, though. The first 10 batters, 10 strikeouts, still has not allowed a base runner through 3 2/3 innings. Hopefully going to be 4 innings after Yasmani Grandal. 3-2 to Yasmani. He's practically out of energy. Looking to keep the perfect game alive. I'm going to throw a fastball. Yasmani hit it well. Trout's going to get there. And that's 4 perfect innings to start Pedro's debut. He's going to come out for the bottom of the 4th. He still has the perfect game going. And it's kind of hard to pitch. It's kind of hard to keep a perfect game going when you're completely out of energy. So we might have to start warming up some guys in the bullpen. But Pedro's staying in until he loses his perfect game. And Mookie misses that one. That's 2 outs on 2 pitches to start the 4th. I think I want to try to make AJ Burnett work a little bit harder than that. And we miss it with Freddie. I don't know why I'm dropping the PCI so much today. We've been really beneath that ball. Pedro Martinez, completely out of energy. He's staying in this game until he loses his perfect game. No. What? That was off the glove! So the perfect game is gone. I think that means it's time to end Pedro Martinez's debut. A very late swing from Ricky Henderson off of the glove of Ronald Acuna Jr. on a diving attempt. And we're going to bring in Raisel Iglesias to try to get out of this and keep Pedro in line for the win. I really want him to get 2 wins here today. Striking out Ryan Sandberg, a double play away from escaping with another scoreless inning on the mound. Striking out Michael Young. There we go. And we strike out Aaron Judge. There we go. So besides a very late jammed, just missed dive by Ronald Acuna Jr., we've pitched pretty well today. Pedro Martinez's debut was done after that first base hit. But I'm really liking how he felt. I know it's a small sample size. Once we keep making this World Series push, he's probably going to face, you know, some difficulties here and there. But his pitches are feeling good. His control's feeling good. The break looks good so far. I'm happy with my first couple games with 94, 95, whatever overall Pedro Martinez is. Oh, that's a wild pitch. We're advancing to second, already in scoring position. Mike Piazza lines out for out number 1. Good swing, though. We're not super far underneath that one. Now Matt Olson, my number 9 hitter's coming up, and then we get the top of the lineup back around. Underneath that one, we didn't have good timing, though, either. Out number 2, Ronald Acuna Jr. will be my final hope here in the top of the 5th, trying to add on to our lead. I thought he went yard. Good timing, probably a little bit too far underneath that one. Really story of my life today. 2-0 lead, though, going to the bottom of the 5th, trying to just keep our lead, trying to get Pedro this win. There's another strikeout for us. I think that's 4 batters faced, 4 strikeouts for Raisel. He's doing good down in the pen. I was thinking about letting it drop, trying to get the strikeout, but we have a lead. We're not going for a perfect game. Pedro doesn't have a strikeout streak, anything like that. It's okay to take out number 2, even if it's not a strikeout. And there we go. That's another strikeout. 5 scoreless innings for us this game. I think 6 total today. We're looking good for trying to get win number 2 today. Here for Pedro Martinez. I really could use some more hits, some more runs, but I'm just not making good swings. I think I need to focus up a little bit more. Let's start trying to get some better swings, get some more hits, get some more runs. Mike Trout, one of my best hitters this year, already parallel 4. 0 for 2 in this game. I don't like that. Now he's 1 for 3. I like that. That's pretty much a fastball down the middle, but I left my PCI down the middle because that one's a little bit high. Mookie Betts 0 for 2. So was Mike Trout. Maybe he could be 1 for 3. And he is not going to be 1 for 3. Good timing on that, but probably a little bit too far underneath it. 2-0 still headed to the bottom of the 6th. And there's another strikeout for Raisel. And Ricky Henderson, who has my opponent's only hit, does not get his second hit. After 6, we've got a 2-0 lead, so I have more runs than we have given up hits. But I need more hits. I need more runs. I've gotten a lot of hittable pitches, and AJ Burnett is just making me look silly. Yelich with the perfect out. Okay, well, if we can keep getting good swings, I think we should start to get some more hits, some more runs. And there's another perfect. See, that's all we need to do. And eventually, we should start getting some more hits. There's one right there. And maybe if we could keep doing that, even some more runs. Matt Olson coming up. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck. Oh, I thought we had another one. A little bit on top of that. It's a pretty good swing. We've been hitting the ball hard a lot today. A lot of good swings. But It seems like we really need the perfect perfects today in Milwaukee. One batter, one strikeout for Felix Bautista. 8 outs away from a shutout for our pitchers today. That's exactly what we need. And that's 6 pitches, I think. 2 strikeouts for Felix Bautista. Aaron Judge is 0 for 2. I think maybe a couple strikeouts. I'm looking to strike him out again. I'm going for the immaculate inning. He's going to get fastball, fastball, and then slider away. Boom. 1 strike away from an immaculate inning for Felix Bautista. And he gets it. So Pedro with a great debut, 10 straight strikeouts, a perfect game in his first ever game, even though it was only 1 inning. And then now an immaculate inning by Felix Bautista. And that's a perfect start to the 8th from Ronald Acuna Jr. I didn't see Ricky Henderson running after it. He's just standing there. Ronald Acuna Jr. gets an inside the park home run. I'm not sure where Dish Scrubber went, but we have a 3-0 lead thanks to that inside the park home run. And Babe gets a base hit. Is he going to catch this? Will he make the play? No, I'm happy about that, man. I'm happy my opponent does not seem to be at the controller right now, because that gets Mike Trout his 2nd hit of the game and a little bit more parallel XP. He's working towards Superfractor. He's currently parallel 4. Gets his average up a little bit. Washing some dishes, scrubbing some dishes. I don't know. Whatever he's doing, I guess I'm glad he's doing it, because I'm getting some extra hits, runs, parallel XP. I was about to say this might be my 2nd ever hit with Mookie Betts that's not a homer, but he actually gets a homer, a 2-run shot, making it 7-0 on his 7th homer of the year, 444 feet. Shout out to Wendy's, 444. Freddie Freeman with the perfect. I thought he was going to catch that. We could get some extra parallel XP for our players. There's going to be some more for Christian Yelich, get their averages up, things like that. I don't really mind that here. And there's another base hit for Mike Pizza. We'll just stop him at first base. Matt Olson with... That's probably going to be an error. That's not even going to count as a base hit. That's going to be an error on the 2nd baseman. So now... Wait. Oh, scorer's decision, base hit. Okay. I contact swung with Ronald, and that's out number 1. Imagine that's out number... Oh. Yo, he almost got locked into an animation, it looked like. That's probably going to count as a triple for Babe Ruth. We'll send him home just to get that run scored, an extra RBI for him as well. But 12-0. When do we stop this? When is enough enough? Mike Trout with the base hit. Oh, Corey Seager goes yard. I'm surprised I haven't been hitting more home runs. Mookie with a perfect base hit. Freddie Freeman with a base hit, driving in a run, making it 15-0. Oh, no. Oh, no. We just had out number 2. I kind of want to try to get to 20 runs and then stop. That seems like a decent stopping point for me. That one probably is an error. I kind of want the bases loaded for Babe, so I bunted with Ronald. And Babe is going to not line out. I get scared when he runs towards it. I want to try to get, like I said, 20 runs in 1 inning. Babe is going to go for the inside the Parker, and he's going to get it. So that's going to be 20 total runs in the game. And we're now 2 away from 20 in this inning. I'm interested to see if we get any guys paralleled up after this game. Mike Trout with the perfect base hits. And Corey Seager gonna go for the inside the park home run. 22-0 after he scores. And that's 20 runs scored here in the 8th inning. I thought that was just gonna be out number 3. And I'm gonna close my eyes. Wait! There's no way. I don't even know what happened. I don't want to open them. It's a home run! I just hit... I don't know. I hopefully made it so y'all could see, but I just hit a home run with my eyes closed. I actually can't believe that I just did that. So we've scored 22 runs now in the inning, but I didn't even expect to make contact there. And we just hit a home run with our eyes closed. That's kind of crazy. Christian Yelich. I don't know why I'm still doing this. I think I might just have to purposely strike outs. But I kind of want to get Mike Trout one more AB. Let's do that. And Babe Ruth hits a grand slam. Wow, this is a crazy inning. I can't believe that we're hitting so good. I don't know how I'm doing this. This is crazy. Mike Trout with another base hit. And that's going to be the end of the inning. Corey Seager lines out, but not before a lot of runs come across to score. 29-0, and we're 3 outs away from getting a mercy rule. And now I have to wait over 3 minutes for this timer to run out. We can see if I press B, I accept the loss. So I'm thinking my opponent might have just smashed their controller and left the room. Other user has exceeded their time limit in the pause menu. Would you like to forfeit their game? Yes. And Pedro Martinez gets up to parallel 1. Yelich up to parallel 2. Mike Pizza, parallel 1. Matt Olson, parallel 1. 12,609 XP from 1 game. That's crazy. Pedro Martinez completely out of energy now. Not a bad first day. Technically, it says 1 win, but I kind of felt like that should have been 2 wins because I thought he came out of the game when we already had the lead. 10 strikeouts with 13 batters faced. That's not too bad, man. I'm liking how he felt. I'm interested to see how his next start goes. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Feel free to drop a like, subscribe for daily uploads, and I will see y'all next time. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.